Have you ever been so upset at your kids that you just want to pop their little heads off? Well, if that's the case, I have a parenting tip that might help you keep your composure. Parenting does not come with a manual, and we're all learning along the way. As I find things that help for me and mine, I will share those so that hopefully it can help you and yours. All right, this week's quick parenting tip is the skill of composure. So sometimes when our kids are doing the most, we tend to say things like, "You are making me so mad," and then you begin to lose your composure, right? Let's remember that we are modeling at all times for our kids, and they're watching everything. And this skill actually has you thinking about perception. Let's shift that narrative and really own the fact that we are upset and that no one can make us upset but ourselves. And so what I want you all to think about when parenting through a moment where you have to perceive things a little differently is your composure and what that actually teaches your kids. So for instance, let's just say that your kids are fighting. As the parent, as the adult in the space, you have two impulses. You have a flight or a fight impulse. According to the text, what ends up happening is that during your fight impulse, if the children are fighting and you get super upset and you match that energy, that is your fight impulse, and essentially you are not modeling the behavior that you would expect for your kids to get. Your flight impulse kind of involves you kind of giving in to the energy of whatever your kids are doing, which also teaches them that this type of behavior is effective, and if I do this, I get what I want. Both strategies with your fight and your flight impulses are not effective. And so what I want you all to think about with your skill of composure when you're trying to understand and model this in your parenting is that essentially you have to own your own anger, you have to own your own frustrations, and you have to model working through that in front of your kids. It teaches integrity for your kids, and it also models the behavior that you would expect a functioning, a healthy functioning adult to do. And so I struggle with this. I'm not even going to lie. I have to be very intentional about my language when I'm upset. And not say that it's because of the kids. It could be something else that's going on and their behavior just takes me over the top. But this is one that requires, for me, a lot of practice. And so I think that if you are able to reclaim your own frustrations in moments when your kids are doing the most, model how to work through that frustration, you are doing a great service to your kids. If you enjoyed this Mama's Timeout, please like, comment, subscribe, share, do all of the things. And we'll be back next week for another Timeout session. Deuces.